Before this video gets started, thank you so much for 700 subscribers. It means a lot to me and my family. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Onto the video. I'm going to tell you something. I like steam engines. I like what they look like and produced by steam. They run on water, coal, and sometimes fuel. There's something I do not like of the trains, and that's diesels. And I don't like diesels. However, there's one place that do have diesels, and I'm going to tell you it's very special. That's none other than the Seymour Heritage Center. And the Seymour Heritage Center has a lot of trains, so let's give it a visit and take a look at all of them. We'll start with the very first engine I seen and take a picture, Y102. Y102 is the first class of Y classes in Victoria. There's not much information and pictures of it, so I'll go along with the next one, which is T342. T342 is built in this era, built in 1956. Anyways, next up, X-Class, X31. X31 was the first clutch of X-Classes. Anyways, the next picture has two engines. We'll start off with the T-Class. T378 was built in 1964, and here are some images of it during its special run in Victoria. Take a look at these beautiful images in Google you can find, right next to a V-Line class as well over there. Anyways, next up is a A-Class diesel locomotive. The A-Class ran the special lines in a red V-Line livery. Here's one of the images. However, when I went to Seymour, it was actually B60, built in 1952, and went in a grand tour to New South Wales. Amazing, isn't it? Next up is the S-Class, X307. S307 is built in 1957, and ran special services though. This is in its original color before turning it into this one, when it went to steam rail. Next up is a shunter, the P-Class, P19. The P-Class ran special services in the line. Here's the year date, and here's a blurry image I found on Google. Now, that's all I can find. Now, this is another T-Class. You can visit it on the T-Class page if you like. And next is one of my favorite engines. Here she is, a perfect coal steam engine. This is none other than J515, also known as the Seymour J-Class. The J-Classes were built in 1953 and ran service until 1972. This one was purchased and ran special tours in the Seymour Heritage Center, as in these images I found on Google. And you can take a look at my 2025 J-Class video. And here's another J-Class, which is currently under destruction. Other than J512. Now I want you guys to pause for a moment and take a look at this image. It's Flying Scotsman though. But here's the next image that you don't recognize that Flying Scotsman is being seen. Now this next image is J515, Flying Scotsman, R761 and R711. This was taken in 1988 and 1989, which you can get a DVD of this called Flying Scotsman Down Under. Next up we have two diesel locomotives. Let's do the big one. Now you can go back to see the T-Class if you like, to the list of them. But anyways, let's begin with the next one. C105. C105 was built during 1977 of the first clutch of C-Classes. Here it is in an old picture, and here it is in a normal picture in a blue livery. The C-Class has a name on its side, and this is the person who made it. C-Class was broad gauge until it turned into standard gauge. There it is, standard gauge. Now, standard gauge lines is where Flying Scotsman goes, and Flying Scotsman went to New South Wales. So does the C-Class as well. Next up is this tender. Can you guess what locomotive it is? It's from one of the S-Class diesel locomotives, but in steam. But which number? This is an S-Class tender, and the S-Class is S302, built in 1954, and here's the name on the S-Class. Look at that, it looks so beautiful. Now this is the streamlined version of it, and here it is without the streamline of it. I visit a lot of engines in Seymour, and I really do like them so much. However, Seymour needs your help. There's a GoFundMe page in the Seymour Heritage Center. Here's the image. I want to say thank you for my nana who brought this up to me. And here's some images of J515 though. I want to make sure you guys are having a wonderful time of these locomotives that I visit. and now I can know more and much about diesel locomotives than steam. I hope you guys really liked this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and one day I might release a special tour video of a double-headed R-Class. But that's one day. Anyways, like and subscribe. Goodbye!